there's a pause right now because there's so much feeling, and it's actually not a pause. There aren't words touching what's coming through, but it's very much here. And we'll see how close the words want to get in this little window of space I have. As the body's having a response, and I would include in the body the heart, and the skin, like goosebumps, and the gut, the throat. What a gift to be with someone who's truly awakened to what they are, who they are, as they are. And I don't mean in a special way that they're spiritually arrived anywhere, pure or whatever. Like, I mean in an authentic, this isn't a competition. This thing that like isn't a thing that people are talking about, that are being touched on, and maybe at times manipulated or misunderstood. Like, this isn't a competition of who can wake up and who can speak about it and who can be more accurate or be the best. This isn't a scarcity experience. Like, it's not about being special. It's not about that there are too many or too few awakened people. Like, there's a phenomenon that happens when things come out onto the internet or into the public sphere, and this phenomenon of attention, and that's all a distraction from everyone benefits from you being your most authentic you, from you feeling your gifts, knowing them, and living into them. We find our gifts through our flaws, through our pains, through our humanness. I want to know your gifts. The world wants to know your gifts. I feel and share and work with people, especially this week, around climate change and political fear and the reality of how our world is changing right now. And it's easy to get swept into the fear because it's terrifying on some level. Of like how hot the planet is. How tumultuous our democracies and our leaders are, how destructive, how self-centered, how manipulative, how wasteful and polluting, and none of that comes from the energy of this awakeness. And there's a lot of pause and a turning inward, because there's just so much love coming up for. It's not that I feel more love towards people who are awakened or authentic, but it's just like the recognition of how beautiful we really are and how unnecessary it is to hide who we are. How it's really okay to be who we are. It's not going to take away from someone else. It's not going to hurt anyone else. It might disrupt and it might make waves. Things might end in a certain way and then begin in a different way. And a lot of people are really scared right now. That makes a lot of sense. Somehow this heart doesn't know fear when it feels that love of connecting with who we really are, what we really are, as we really are, as this is all changing. Nobody knows. Nobody knows where this is going. The models that are used to predict couldn't possibly know. The mind couldn't possibly know. The heart is responding to what's here as it is. There's no more words that want to be spoken, but there's still something being communicated, and I'm gonna just be here until it feels ready.